What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you all for your support on our camo hoodie release. Look at that, guys. We have most of them sold out. I know some of you were upset that you couldn't, like, the bigger sizes sold out. I might be able to get some more in of the camos if that's something you guys are interested in and you guys missed out and you really wanted a camo hoodie. Let me know in the comments below. And also, we have the same situation going on with the black hoodies here. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys for all the support. Katie and I have been, working at this. I just want to say thank you guys for your support and thank you guys for being patient. It is just us two, so if your order doesn't ship immediately, within the next few business days, it definitely will. So thank you for being patient and thank you for your support. Lots of more stuff coming and is in the works right now. I know a lot of you were asking for hats, flat and trucker hats. Those are definitely in the works. So stay tuned for that. Just got to figure out a few things with those, and then a bunch of other stuff coming for spring, lighter hoodies, new t-shirts, new designs, stuff like that. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support in the meantime, and if you're one of the smaller sizes and you haven't got one yet, go over to the website, top link in the description, and check them out because there's still some of your sizes available. We got some new tools. Honestly, just cannot wait to do like the spray and liner in here. Probably should have like power washed this bed out before I brought it inside, but we all make mistakes. We definitely all make mistakes. We got some new tools. We got the Milwaukee M18 angle grinder. We got some, honestly, from Home Depot, these Diablo blades, whether they're for a Sawzall or anything, they're definitely worth the money. I haven't found a blade remotely close to that. When I was doing like 8-9 lift kits a week, those blades would last week after week. Single blades, would never replace them. And I mean, you're cutting almost every truck. So those blades are incredible. So we got some of the Diablo cutoff wheel blades, 5-inch for our new grinder here. So we're gonna get this out. Hopefully we have a battery charged. I mean, the paint up here is so pretty that I don't really want to cut it. But I guess we're trying new things, right? I've never done anything like this before. And hopefully that inspires you guys that I've never done rust repair. I've never cut bedsides, welded them in, new body panels. I've never done this. This is new, so hopefully this inspires some of you to get out there and try this as well. All right, guys. As for Milwaukee tools, that's literally all I use. Drills, impacts, all that stuff is all Milwaukee because their tools are honestly badass. Their M18 Fuel Series. Incredible tools.
I like this. I like this.
Alright guys, as you can see, we got the rusty bedside all cut out, which now me seeing this is probably a stupid design, and obviously this is why this is the common problem on Chevys. Look at this. Hello. So pretty much water from the road will just get sucked up in here and sit and stay. So what we're gonna do really, I can't do much unless I cut the wheel wells out, which I don't want to do. I'm gonna kind of clean this up a little bit, get some of this dust out of here, and I'm gonna come in here with the rust encapsulator from Eastwood. And then once we do that, we'll just spray this down just so we have some protection in there. And you can't do much like that. This is honestly a poor design on Chevy's part. I don't know why it keep everything trapped with like metal wheel wells and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get in there, just kind of clean this up a little bit. You can kind of see through the bedside right there too. Oh, look at that. Sheesh. so what I desperately need is a bigger compressor. This thing keeps kicking on and on and on and on and on. It's only a 12 gallon, or 13 gallon. It's just not enough air to get done what I need to. All of it ground down to bare metal. We have a place to put our ground for the welder. And we've got this panel all ground down and trimmed up so we can get her welded in here. I guess. I've never done this before, so let's see how it comes out. Once it's welded in, that's when we could grind down the welds again, but this air grinder, man, is taking forever with that compressor, so I may use that and kind of grind the welds down. Go get another disc if I need to. I don't know. In place here. Do have some gaps. I'm gonna try. I don't want to fill it all with weld because that'll be a huge mess, really. So stuff like this we can get with body filler and stuff down the road, but I'm super happy with how this looks so far. Ta-ta rust. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Let's get to welding this in. Okay, so this is going to show you that I am not a professional welder by any means. I can't, it keeps burning through, not going deep enough, too fast, too slow. I can't really dial in the welder. It's just not happening. So these welds are looking very shabby right now. So the welds are not looking anywhere near where they should be right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep working at it. Worst comes to worst, we just got a lot of cleanup to do. What we have here is the world's worst welding job. As you can see, not any good beads anywhere. I mean, towards the end, it got a little better, figuring things out. I think the gap between the metal and the bed was just so much. And some other things that it just was not welding like it should. Over here, this is a giant hole I had to fill in, so that's what we have there. Not proud with it, but you know what? I'm gonna show you that even something like this, and the typical probably first time actually welding something, welds can be fixed and put into and I guess made to look factory when you're done. It's definitely not a project unless you run to the store mid-project. As dumb as this sounds, I really do miss driving this thing. Truthfully, this thing's fun, it's awesome, it's just like nifty, and honestly, yes, I do love driving this huge Ram around all the time, but sometimes it feels like a process even though you're going the same speed. It's just so big, it's just hard to explain. Really, but I love both trucks and my car. I love it all. We're back from Home Depot. Got a 5-inch metal grinding wheel. I got two of them actually. Also got some sandpaper, well, the sand net. I used this before. This looks pretty sweet. The Diablo sand net. I got 80 grit, 180 grit, and I also got I got 220 over there. But we're gonna sit there, try and grind this down, get this a little bit flush, and yeah. So this side is not as bad as the other. However, look at this. You weren't close enough to see from that angle, but when I touched the blade to the paint here, water literally came out. That means there was water bubbles behind the paint, which this is. And honestly, this isn't, this right here, look at this. This is not that material. This is like turned into paper. It is so brittle and weak. And as you can see, why some people are gonna ask me, well, why are you cutting the whole panel if only the rust spot was at the bottom here? It's a disease. Look at what happened behind this. The rust has grown all the way up higher than where it is. The rust is up to here, and then on the sides, the rust is just all the way up. And you can't see that from the front. The rust is not good. Rust is disgusting. Unreal. At like what rust can do. Okay guys, so I was honestly tired of this. All this crap here. And I'm looking at this welder, and online I remember it saying a certain gauge or whatever. And me mentally looking at this chart saying, oh, well, you know what? It's pretty thin. It looks like a 24 or a 20 gauge. But when I put the body panel up to this, the one I cut out, about an 18 gauge body panel. And watch our results. This weld was the one I actually took my time on. This one I did up real quick, but look at this. We have what a weld should look like. I'm just an idiot who didn't set the welder up right. So, in turn, I ended up with a bunch of crap behind me. So this side's gonna take a lot of work to get back. I'm gonna bring the grinder. I know a lot of you are probably gonna complain about not having welding gloves on at the beginning. I know, I'm sorry. I honestly couldn't find them, but I found them now, so we're good. I'm gonna come over here, grind this edge down, grind the edge down on that, and get our new body panel actually welded in correctly. Oh, holy crap, guys, it's a miracle. How not to weld? How to weld. Holy crap. Where I didn't have the welder set up right, or I have the welder set up right. I should have stopped myself like when I noticed that it wasn't welding correctly. That would save me so much time. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so we're done now. I'm gonna show you this side. It looks so much better. There's no crazy stuff going on at all. I'm gonna tell you there's like 1.5 million tack welds because the gap in the metal, for some reason, it just wasn't happy. It would just keep burning up and through if I held it on there long. But as you can see here, like I kept testing. I was like, all right, the welder's fine, the welder's set up right, welder's set up right. Throwing down like good beads. Now as you can see over here, like where the metal met up perfectly, boom, look at that. Perfect weld all the way down. However, up here and such, is like tack weld. And I was welding like into the material, the welding material that it left and I guess melted. I was literally just touching the tip into that, and I would kind of just build it up this way because of any bit of a gap, it would just not like it and it would eat up and through. Again, this is probably one of the closer welds I had, but this is nowhere near the mess that was on the other side. So this is all welded in now. Honestly ready for grinding and body filler, and then we can prime it and paint it. Same thing on this side. Definitely got to grind all this down and it can get ready for body filler. Primer, and then we can paint this. So I'm gonna get hopefully gonna run out to Eastwood store this weekend, get the body filler and all that ready. At the end of the day here, as bad as this sounds, with the right amount of body filler, this truck will look factory. That was never the goal, to put a whole bunch of body filler on it, but the other side may need some of that, the way those welds laid the first time, and me not setting the welder up correctly. This side, it'll be fine. These welds will come nice down and clean. This is my first time doing body work like this, so I guess it's a learning experience. No one's a professional in the first time they do it. Whether you guys are putting on your first lift kit, doing your first set of brakes, doing your first whatever. Nobody is a professional their first time, but you learn as you go, and that's the process. Then you build up enough skills so in the future something happens, you are able to fix it. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. Still a few hoodies and stuff available on the website. Go check them out if you're in the smaller sizes. I'm gonna have some more hoodies coming. I'm also gonna have some new hoodies coming, and I'm also gonna have hats and stuff on the way very soon. So stay tuned to these videos and everything. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Thank you for being patient with the videos, because this stuff is a decent amount of work. So hope you guys are enjoying it. I will see you guys in the next video. We will be getting this all body filled and hopefully the rest of this bed sanded down. And we're closer and closer and ready for paint. My goal is to paint the bed and then bring that in there and do all the work on the rockers and stuff on the truck. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.